I'm back to work after the RTR. Getting things adjusted here. I was watching yesterday's films, the footage that I took yesterday as I was leaving quartzsite, and I noticed I felt, or it seemed kind of like I was out of it, not myself, I guess. I think I was sad. I was sad it was over and I was going back to work, and I just felt, as I was filming it, I just felt there wasn't that excitement that's normally, my normal videos like, and pulling out of the truck stop here. We're in Gila Bend, Arizona. We went over to San Diego yesterday and picked up a trailer, and we're over in Gila Bend right now, so just getting ready to get on the interstate. But back yesterday, just driving out, I felt, as I was filming it, I felt like I wasn't there for you, it seemed like I was down or something. And then I watched the footage last night, and it just seemed a little, well, we're going back out on the road, and it just seemed dead, it just seemed like I was blah. And I think it's just because it was over, and I'm going, you're sad to be leaving, I guess. So, but I'm good today. Got a good night's sleep last night, and hell, I drove late in here. I drove late last night. I think it was about 1:15 when I pulled in to go to bed last night. Got to wait 10 hours on the logbook, so it's about 11:30 now, my time, Central Time. It's actually about 10:30 out here in Arizona. But because of that logbook stuff, I got to wait a full 10 hours before I can move. So I've been sitting around answering comments. All the new viewers are asking tons of questions, and I'm trying to answer as many as I can. And like I said, I probably won't be able to do a whole lot of that. I'll do what I can, but my life is pretty much packed full day to day. I work, drive, and then when I finally have time, I got a choice: edit a video or answer comments. So you tell me, which one do you want? I would imagine you'd probably rather have the videos. But anyway, we're on, this is Interstate 8 down in southern Arizona. We're just now getting on here in Gila Bend. About 50 or 60 miles, I think, somewhere about 60 or 70 miles. I'm not sure exactly, but over there we jump onto 10, and once we get onto 10, that's 10 all the way to Texas. And I'll be running right through Dallas-Fort Worth on my way to Georgia. Actually, I need to look on the map and make sure where Forest Park is. I'm pretty sure it's in Atlanta, but I need to double sure. I go around the wrong highway and go a long way out of route. So anyway, it's enough of me jabbering right now. This is we're pretty much the same kind of desert we were in quartzsite. The desert's very similar around here, even though we're 100 and some miles, 150 miles away. But as we go down through here, you'll see a lot of the saguaro cactus, the big cactus that stands like this. You'll see a lot of that up here as we drive. You don't see a lot of them right here. There's half a dozen around here. But once we get up over these couple hills, you'll see there's tons of them. It's like a forest of cactus. So I'll try to catch that on the GoPro. And anyway, time to go to music. We stopped off at a rest area here. It's called Texas Canyon. It's a regular, normal rest area. And they got rocks. Lots and lots and lots of rocks. Really big rocks. So I'm going to crawl up the top of one of these. Well, I'm on the top, or sort of on the top. Kind of on the top. There's some other ones here that are higher up than I am. I'm just not nimble enough to get up there. This is a rest area on I-10 near Dragoon, Arizona. It's about halfway between Wilcox and Benson. I don't really know the mile marker number. I'll note that here. I used to drive through here twice a week for about 15 years. And I'd stopped a couple times. Actually, I've been up on top of these rocks before, but never done doing the filming and everything. But I got to wondering, I've thought about this before. Why would they call it Texas Canyon and it's in Arizona? That just didn't make any sense. So I got to thinking today, I'm going to be coming through here and I was going to stop and film. And I thought, I ought to find out why they call it Texas Canyon. So I did a little bit of research. And I kind of find out they call it Texas Canyon. Okay, this is what I thought. This is what I was expecting to find out. Really big rocks. Everything's big in Texas. Well, these rocks ought to be Texas rocks. They're in Arizona, but they ought to be, so I was thinking something along those lines. Kind of found out it ain't nothing like that. What happened was back in the late 1800s, I think around 1880, a man named Adams, I think David Adams. Anyway, he and his family moved out here to start a cattle ranch and a homestead. And after they got out here and got settled pretty good, they sent back home for their families, and more family members moved out, and more family members moved out, and more family members in this area. And what they did was the local people down in town, they just always kind of called it, well, up there in them rocks where all them damn Texans live. That's how it got its name. I would have never guessed. That kind of puzzled me when I was reading that. So, but anyway, I just thought I'd swing by and show. Another thing is this is where you've heard of not Cochise. Now I was going to say Geronimo, but remember the Indian chief Cochise, the Apache warrior? This is the area where he was lived in these mountains around here. The mountains on the other side over there, and all these mountains off in the distance back in here, those are the Dragoon Mountains, and that was the home of the Apache, one of their areas that they called home. They were a very nomadic, roaming tribe. But anyway, apparently just right in this area is where he made his last stand in one of these mountains around here. So, just a little bit of history for you. So, anyway, I'm gonna get back down, get to rolling again. So, it's chilly up here. It's windy and cold.